My name is Pradeep Kumar Singh and I am from UP. Basically, I have done my graduation like art, and now I'm just at my home. And if you're talking about my hobbies, so I read English books and some watch English movie. I watch also. These are my activities, brother. And also that like traveling, it's my good habit.
Okay, okay, that's very good introduction. So I should also start my
Yeah, yeah,
introduction. Okay. So first of all, thank you very much for giving me this chance to talk about myself. I'm Kamal
uh,
Soren and I'm from Jharkhand. And this year I have
yeah.
done my graduation. And apart from my study, I'm also teaching in a private school, as well as I'm learning spoken English. And right now I have opened a YouTube channel named English Talk with Kamal. And if I talk about my hobby, so I love to teach students, talk with people, and reading books.
Right, right. That's so good.
Yeah, I can see that you are very much passionate about learning spoken English, right?
Yeah, you are right. Because brother, because I have been running, I think 4 years. It's very long time, but I'm not focusing. I'm not give them much more time in this field. Sometimes like whenever get the free time, so just use like Hello application and Joe's skill talk also there and body like that. So many etc application is available on the like Play Store. So, but it's not give the like a good time in this field. So I think you are so
Yes.
good in. I think you are so good and your English is also I think so good and best is I think is so best, brother.
Okay, okay, I hope. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
working hard for my speaking English. Okay, like every day I do practice, and right now I have opened my YouTube channel, so people also approach me to talk with me, and I always talk to them. Okay, so it is very
yeah,
good for me that yes. So
yeah,
I
right.
would like to know that why do you want to learn spoken English? Why are you so much passionate about learning spoken English?
Yeah, because in my career there is one behind. Like when I was studying in 10 standard, so at that time I had no idea how to write some English words and how to speak English. So that's the problems. And even also one of my friends in that school, he was speaking English. Every sentence is speaking English, use all time. But I was unable to understand at that moment.
Okay,
And even also I thought if I will go in the 11 standard, I think I
yes,
might be fail in the exam, upcoming exam in the English subject. So I think
okay, okay,
I should learn English. So that's why I joined one spoken English classes. That's a distance I
okay.
think 4 kilometers from my home. It's coaching institute.
Okay,
So
so right
how?
now, whatever you are speaking, you learn from there, that coaching institute, right? Or you have
Yeah,
learned by
right.
yourself?
Yeah, now time I'm learning by self and some also content is available on the YouTube platform. As I told you, like English movies and some cartoons
Yes,
and also podcast and conversation
yes,
also different like conversation is available. And also even
yes,
also
yes.
today I watch your video like you and Jadu both are like discussing in something I don't know, but something discussing in English. And
Yes, yes,
also,
yes, yes.
like Gyan, I don't know, Gyan is a channel name.
Yeah,
That book,
Gyan Ka Sagar 2.0. Yes.
yeah, right. Also, I watched that video. In that video, both are like, both our conversation is so good. I like really.
Okay, okay. So you like my video, right?
Yeah, yeah, brother. Nowadays, I'm also watching every day,
Yeah,
every
yeah.
video.
Yes, yes. Yeah, like I think like if you want to learn spoken English now, so we have to create that type of atmosphere where like everywhere everybody is speaking in English. Nah, every time like we should try to listen to those type of people who are speaking in English. Nah, they may be talking to each other, having conversation or any type of thing. We can listen. So we should always listen. Once
Right,
we
right.
develop this type of habit, and like it will be very easy for us to understand after some time. Easily we can understand. Initially like it is little bit difficult to understand, but after some time when you just keep listening to them, then it is very easy to understand.
Could you tell me? I wanna ask one question. Like I have one
Yeah, yeah.
kids. Okay, so I
Yes.
want to teach him. So how could teach that kids, small kids, very small kids in my home? So how could that? I want to teach
Okay.
English speaking. So could you have some?
Speaking English.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I will help you because in my home also I have like very small child. Okay, like not my child, like my brother's child. He's my nephew. So right now he can understand small English. Okay, small English. If we are speaking some kind of small basic sentences, so he can easily understand, and he can also speak in English. Like if he has to ask water, okay, so he can easily ask you that give me water, and like I have to eat or like some kind of basic structure. Like if I talk about this thing, like if you have your small child and you want to teach him English, so I think that you should always try to speak with him in English. Okay, some basic
Right.
structure like come here, go there. You can start like this. Okay, and if you are like if there is any kind of object, okay, so always try to use in English word. Okay, English word, and you can
Mm.
teach them that if he wants to drink water, so speak with him in English. Nah, that do you want to drink water? Bring me a glass of water. Please bring me a chair. So this type of thing, like always try to speak with him in English. And once you start speaking in English with him, so after some time, every day when you speak every day in English, so after some time he will start understanding all your sentences,
Right.
everything, and it is very easy for him to understand. Just like our own native language, na. If I talk about mother tongue, so what we do, like our child always listen to our mother tongue, and by listening, he also start
Mm.
imitating to our language, right? And after some time, he would start learning this thing. So the same
Right.
thing we can implement in our English also. If you are trying to create that type of atmosphere, whenever you are meeting with your child, whenever you are playing with your child, always try to speak in English. If you have to
Right.
ask him to bring anything, so speak in English, that bring that thing. And like he is doing some kind of bad thing, like misbehave with you, so you can also speak in English that don't do. Okay, don't disturb me. Don't go there. Let me read. Let me write. Let me talk. So this type
Yeah,
of
yeah.
small sentences should speak. And once you start doing this thing, now after some time, I can say like after 1 month, 2 months, you will see the result that he will be able to understand everything. And after some time, he will also start imitating you. So this is very
Oh,
easy thing.
yeah.
And
That's
we
good.
cannot teach our small child by grammar. Na? Through grammar, we cannot teach them. If we are thinking that first I will teach him English grammar, na? That
Mm.
tense, voice, then he will speak. So it is not going to happen because a small child does not know, and you cannot even make him mug up any kind of vocabulary. Just we have to speak in English.
Because that is so small child, they could not understand what is the grammar and some extra. So that's why.
Yes, yes.
And yeah. So brother, I want to ask you how long time you have been learning this English language.
Okay, okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay, I will tell you. So if I talk about my learning, so I have been learning this language. If I talk about especially speaking English, so I have been learning spoken English for last 1 year. Okay, and
Mm,
I always do practice with different types of people.
mm,
Whoever I find that that person is able to speak English and he wants to talk to me in English, he can give me time. So I always take the advantage of that type of person. Okay, so
mm,
if I talk about, there are some applications which we all know, Open Talk
mm,
and Egg Fluency. So I also talk to them. Okay, there
mm,
also I connect with people, and if I am finding that person is very much interested to me, and like he is like me, like he is also eager to learn spoken English. He also has desire to be a very fluent English speaker. So what I do, I always take their mobile number if he is ready to give me. Okay, first I
yeah.
ask them that may I have your mobile number for like further practice. I want to practice
Mm,
with you. And like
mm,
many people, like they give me my number, and also like they also ask me my number, and after that we start connecting to each other, we start talking to each other. And like by
mm.
that way, like I always practice with different types of people, and also some only practice, I can say. And
Yeah. Yeah, it's spoken English is totally practice. Without practice, I think we can't speak English.
yes, yes. And along with practice, I would say that always watch English thing, okay? Because if you don't watch now, so you will not learn new thing. And like whatever we are speaking right now, so we are speaking only those things which we know. We cannot
Mm,
speak out of our mind, nah. But if
yeah.
we are listening to any person, anyone, so that time we are learning something new, and we are putting those things into our mind, right? Input.
Yeah,
So we should always listen to different types of people who are speaking in English. We can watch interviews, we can watch different types of things. It is totally up to our interest, because if you are watching that type of thing which on which you are not interested in, right? So like if I talk about, I love to watch interviews, and if you are not interested to watch interviews, so you cannot watch. So it is totally up to you that what kind of things you love to watch. So just watch those things in English, and
yeah,
after that
right.
you will, same thing like as we told about, talk about small kid na, when he listened to the same language again and again, so he start imitating those things, and like those words start uh, coming into their mind, and he would
Yeah.
also like understand the structure of sentences. So same thing would happen with us also. So along with we should also listen to people, we should also read some kind of things. So this is the key to learn spoken English.
Yeah, yeah, right. So, brother, basically, one more question here I want to ask, like,
Yes.
my English word is very weak. So, what should I do? What should I do?
Yeah. So there are multiple ways to improve our vocabulary, okay?
Mm,
Which I used to do, which I did, okay, and right now also I'm doing. So like multiple ways. One way is like remembering things, okay, words. If you are finding, so after that, like just to practice, you can mug up words, and after that you can just try to make sentences, try to make the stories using those words. Now, if you are taking 5 words, so try to make sentences related
mm,
to those words. Na? And after that, you can also use those 5 words in a story. You can make a story by connecting
mm,
to each other. So this is also a
mm.
very good word and good thing. And if I talk about like other thing, like there are many YouTubers, okay, on YouTube. I can say our
Mm.
English, and lots of teacher are there, okay. So they have uploaded lots of vocabulary on their YouTube channel. So and
Mm.
the duration of those videos are also very small, like 1 minute videos, 2 minute videos, 3 minute.
Yeah,
So after that, you can just watch those things again and again, okay, not for one time. If you are watching any video, so try to watch like for multiple times, okay, for
yeah,
three
yeah,
times, 4 times, until unless like it is getting instilled into your mind. Just watch, keep watching those things, and once you start watching those things, after some time, automatically you will be able to speak, you will be understand those words, and automatically you will be able to use that word. So it is very good
yeah,
thing. And interview also you can watch, and from interview, Pink Villa and lots of interviews are there. They are taking the interviews of actor, actress, and successful people. So there you will get lots of good words which are in trending, like which people are using in real life. So from there also you can get vocabulary, and by
right.
listening to them, like automatically you will start using.
Yeah, that's good, brother. Actually, what happens sometimes with me when I talk to with another person, so whose person like use some advanced word, so in that moment I'm unable to understand. That's like happening with me, like whose person use the advanced word. Yeah, yeah. I'm saying na. So, ki brother, you are when like just to start your journey. So, on that time, you had knowledge of spoken English or not? You were able to speak English or not on that time?
No, 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 no. It was not possible for me. Okay, that time it was not possible for me to learn spoken English. If I talk about my own atmosphere, okay. So earlier I was in like there is a place named Podayard. So there I used to study. Okay, so from there like I did my 10th standard. I
Mm,
gave my examination. After that, like I went to Patna. Okay,
mm,
and like when I gave my metric exam, okay, 10th exam. So after that I came to my home, and it was I think like 2016. And that year I can say in my school we have opened our new school, private school,
mm.
okay. So in that
Yeah.
school some teachers have come from outside into our private
Mm,
school, and they were very much fluent in English. They used to speak
mm.
very fluently. Okay, so when
Okay.
I came from my school okay, with my father, with my parents, okay, after that what happened, like I was talking to, when I met them, so they first asked me in English. Okay, they just came to me because my father was the owner of that school. So all the teacher, like they came to me and they just shake their hand with me, and after that they started speaking in English with me. Okay, so that time like
Mm.
I could not say anything in English. So somehow like I started pretending. I started saying that, making excuses that I can understand English, but I cannot speak. So we can talk in Hindi. So like this type of thing was there, and I was unable to speak English, not even like single sentence. It was very tough for me. For last 1 year, I have been speaking English, and
Mhm.
before that, I was not speaking. Before
Okay,
that, I
okay,
was not speaking, but I always had a desire to learn this language.
okay, okay. That's. I hope you will become a like native speaker, like who's Indian people speak like very good, like that you will be become in your life. Basically, brother, I want to ask you: do you want to go abroad, like Australia, other country?
Uh, right now, like I have not made any plan, but like if I get a chance to visit any country, so I will definitely go there. Okay, just for visiting, but not for staying there. Okay, I love my India, so I will always be in India. But if I am getting chance to visit any other country, so definitely I will love to go because I also love to watch vlogging videos. Okay, in vlogging videos, people travel different countries, so I also want to visit some different types of country. So
Right, right.
you said that you love traveling. So may I know about you?
Yeah, also, brother, basically I decided in my life I want to go to abroad and meet some famous peoples and like famous native speaker. So
Okay.
that's why I'm learning English, and it's also that one region for me. So that's why I'm learning English.
Yes, yes. So apart from your English, like what other things are you learning?
I like my other activities, brother. I read some easy books. First, I read easy, like simple books, and then also even nowadays I also read the newspapers. Like I don't know, like channel names, but nowadays I read some newspapers, and whenever I stuck in the those between sentences, I just go the Google on the Google and search word meaning, and also
Yes,
listen
yes, yes.
in night time when I go to sleep. So just listen podcast, some story, and like when I go to sleep. So on that time, while sleeping, on that time I
Hmm.
listen some English podcast, some story. These are my activities, which is very helpful for me to learn spoken English. In this way,
Yeah, and this is the yes, yes. This is the very good way to learn any skill. Okay, and I would always say that if you are listening or if you are reading anything, any book, and if you are coming across any new words and you don't know about that words, that what is the meaning of that words, where we should use, what is the situational use of this word. Okay, so I will say that just Google those words. Okay, just try to search on Google and try to understand the and try to search in English, not in Hindi. There are many websites like Webster, na, Mariam Webster. So this type of websites are there. So you can just search there and you can understand the use of that word. That in which situation should I use? Is it a negative word or positive word? And after that, I would say that try to use in your daily sentences. Otherwise, the same sentence and same book, same story, you can read multiple times because
yeah.
when you read first that time you were totally new about that word, but when you read second time, so it will be easy for you to understand, and when you read third time, so it will automatically get instilled into your mind. So I would say that just do that thing.
Because brother, in the first time I think we could not understand all the like all the like good story. If you listen multiple times, I think it's better, it's become a better.
Yeah, it's very good if we are listening to any podcast anything multiple times now, so it will be one of the best way to learn any vocabulary or any sentence structure. Because I can share my own journey. Okay, so earlier when I was learning, so there were some YouTube channels like English Mistakes Remover. Okay, you know, and there was like English with Chandan and Spoken English Guru. So I used to follow them. Okay, so what I used to do, same lecture I used to watch for multiple times, one times, two times, and three times, again and again, until unless I am thinking that right now I am done with this exercise. So like I always used to watch again and again. And same thing like I used to do with like vocabulary. There are some channels there I used to watch the videos for multiple times just for a week. Like I used to set make goal for 1 week that in this week I have to remember like 100 words or 50 words, and just I used to download those videos and start watching.